Coming to you live from the wrecked tank. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Josh.
And we are playing 51st State, the game I had never heard of until this year. And I feel like every podcast I listen to and every top 10 video I've watched lately has been talking about it. So I picked it up.
Yeah. I played it once. It's got to be like 8 years ago now. I'm assuming like right after it came out. I liked it at the time. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I was trying to remember that earlier. I remember it might have just been sold out, and then I lost interest by the time it came back.
Happens all the time in board games. Yeah. You want that thing, you can't have it, and then when it is available 6 months later, you forgot it existed. Yeah. Or you have found something close enough to fill the niche in your collection.
Yeah, it's not as though I need more games that I haven't played.
I think we both have enough of those. A big box of them came today. Yeah. Anyway, 51st State looks like this to start. It is a tableau builder card game, so we'll be managing resources and drafting cards and building engines in a post-apocalyptic hellscape. Sound like what?
Yeah, and what's the game about?
Heyo, man, now I'm just depressed. You're not wrong. The game's going to be played in a series of rounds. This is not a how to play video. This is just a quick overview. Series of rounds. We are tracking our score on this scoreboard as we rack up victory points by converting resources and also by building landmarks and raising locations from our hand or each other's tableau. We'll be scoring points until someone hits 25, which seems to happen in the fourth-ish round in my experience. And the game will end and I will probably win.
Yeah,
that's my plan. Yeah, you already off camera. You were talking about your faction and how there's just no way you could win with it.
It's impossible. Yeah, absolutely impossible. Game is clearly favoring you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got the one good faction. Yeah. So.
There's nothing I can do.
Even though you picked first, nothing you could have done. Hey, like the video, subscribe. Those are the things I usually say before we start playing, and now we can start playing.
You're first.
We already dealt ourselves 6 cards and picked 4 to keep. That's how the game begins, right? And then we go to the lookout phase, where we are going to deal out 1 more card than the number of players, and draft 1, and then repeat. So, speaking of the wrecked tank, but I'm not sure that's the play. This is victory points that scales up in the late game. Well, then these are just both victory. All right, I'm probably not actually. I'm not seeing a card that I'm very excited about here. After all that, I'm taking the wrecked tank just because it's 2 distance. It'll be easier to do something with.
Fair enough. I'm not particularly interested in any of these either, but I suppose I'll take the assembly plant.
Okay, we will discard the remainder, deal out another 3, and you pick first from between the weapon trader, construction vehicles, and the arena.
This seems better. I'm going to take the construction vehicles.
Both of these are gun conversions. Oh, no, this is gun production. Oh, that seems better than a gun converter when I have no gun production. So I will take the arena. Okay, and then we go to production, where we can just take these simultaneously. But I'm getting 3 workers, a brick, a gray contact token, and drawing a card.
I'm getting 3 workers, a gas can, a gray contact, and a card. Oh, I like that card. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, changes everything?
I'm just happy with it, that's all.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. I am going to play a thing, and that thing will be... I have 1 gray contact token. That is such garbage. Alright, I think I will... Oh man, just the 1? I need another one. So maybe I actually... I'm going to go straight into one of my printed actions, I think, and spend a brick and discard a... Damn, when we were trying to brainstorm what would be the location to use in the Comedy Alive intro that I started the video with, Gasoline Drinker's Den would have been a good one.
Nice, yeah.
All right, we'll put a pin in that for when we play with an expansion. Anyway, I have discarded a card and spent a brick to gain 2 gray contact tokens.
That seems good.
Your turn.
I think I'm gonna toss 2 workers to take this card.
Oh, damn it. Why didn't I think of that?
Can't answer that for you.
I should have done that. Maybe I want the thugs, but now it's no rush because you're out of workers. So
Where am I?
you're low enough. Well, to use the thugs, I would need guns, and I can get them if I build the arena for 2 grays. This is production of 1 gun per gun icon in my state. Maximum 3, but so it produces now and each future production phase, so I get a gun. Back to you.
Okay. I am going to convert this gas can into 3 blue contacts.
Damn, you get 1 for 3 on that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm all about wheeling and dealing over here in the Merchants Guild.
A lot of deals. That makes sense. You can make a lot of deals with those. The Appalachian Federation, which is my faction, is about...
Seems to be about building.
Building?
Bricks, yeah.
Yeah, although specifically developing, which is where you build over something else. I'm not sure exactly how we ended up specializing in converting one thing into another building-wise.
Well, I think in, post-apocalypse, what you want to do is build on top of the ruins, right? Like, you already know that land was good. That's why somebody built something there before the apocalypse.
Oh, so that's how you make sure it doesn't, sink into a swamp or something? It's just built... Okay, that's valid.
The foundation's already there.
That's why everyone likes you. It makes the deals with you. Yes. Okay, I am just going to convert this gun to... Oops, sorry, this should stay on my board to mark that I've done this, which I can only do once per round, to gain 2 reds. Back to you.
I'm going to spend 1 token to make a deal. And that deal is going to get me an iron.
Okay, I'm going to spend my 2 reds to raise a card from my hand. That's R-A-Z-E, raise. I'm going to blow up this refinery, and I just get its spoils, which is 2 victory points. I'm on the board, and a gas.
I will be spending another blue contact to make another deal for another iron.
What are you going to do with all this iron?
I'll probably trade it for some gray contacts.
I am going to... Let's see. I only have 1 gray contact token pretty much for the round. That is not enough. For now, I'm just going to turn the gas. Oops, again, I keep forgetting to put it on here. Convert the gas into 2 blues.
Alright, I am going to convert the iron into 2 grays. 2 iron for 2 grays. Not my best exchange rate.
Not a fantastic ratio.
But I'm at least getting the 2 iron every round now.
It's true. I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Somebody,
one of us has to be.
I'm going to... I don't have a plan for this card, but I think that these cards are good. The ones that do what this camp does. So I guess I will build it with a gray contact token. So this is a feature. It goes in my feature row, and it says, as a building bonus, put 3 workers on this location, and I can spend them as if they're in my supply, but these can carry over from round to round, unlike most resources. So.
Oh, I had that in our practice round, and I thought it meant 3 of my existing workers, so I was like, this doesn't seem very good. That's a much better version.
I think now I'm slightly less certain about that. But I would have like
it's a way to I read it as a way to
That's definitely how we played
people.
it. Yeah. It's definitely how I've played it in the past, the one time that I've played this game for. Why don't you proceed with your turn while I see if I can double check that.
Yeah, sure.
As this is great video content to me sticking my head in the rule book.
I am going to
Let's see.
Man, my options are not amazing.
The best that I can quickly find is that this is a building bonus, and building bonuses are defined as providing you with goods depicted.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna play this card. We'll do this card over here, I think.
yeah, that's fine.
To
The
get,
merchants.
Yeah, to get 2 more blue tokens.
All right. I'm out of grays, but I can make some deals. I will go ahead and spend a blue token, make a deal with. I am making a deal with the fuel tank. That sounds perfectly logical. And gaining a gas now +1 in future productions. How do you have so many cards left? I'm down to 2.
I don't know.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm not actually
I guess
sure what...
you don't have any in your tableau.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
I actually really regret my last turn. I
Oh no!
fucked up what I had a plan and I ruined it.
Your last turn where you played the merchants?
Yes. Yeah, I was supposed to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's too late. I guess in that case, I will be spending 2 tokens to make a deal to get a person.
I will also spend a blue, make a deal with the Merc Outpost, which similarly gives me a person.
Now I'm going to spend 2 people. Resource or card? I think I want the card.
Yeah, same. Oh, well.
One more blue token to make a deal with the old cinema for some point income.
Ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna spend 2 more workers to draw 1 more card.
And then I will spend 3 contacts. Well,
Are you gonna finally build anything?
I am. I'm gonna build an oilman fortress. Oh, that's an action. Down here.
Yep.
Lets me spend a person and 2 gas cans for 3 points.
It's pretty good.
Maybe it will be.
Yeah, if you ever produce any, yeah. All right, I think I don't have a way to use this fuel I'm sitting on, and I think I pass.
I am also passing.
Oh, that worked out well. Okay. Cleanup phase, just discard the resources from everything except the cards that say they stick around. And first player passes you.
All right. So lookout phase.
Yep.
Get 1, 2, 3. There's another Wellman Fortress.
Are you going to be converting 4 fuel to points per round now? I, however, just wasted some fuel, so maybe I should look at that Oilman Fortress. Or what's this? Oh, City Guards. Feature. Oh, it gives you 3 guns similar to the can.
Oh, yeah.
And it pumps up the arena, which scales its production based on my gun icons. That's gotta be what I take. Okay, 1 more draft. Radioactive fuel, the pub or gun shop. The pub produces cards. I love that. Oh, but my gun engine would really like that gun shop. Shit. I hate to say it, but I think the responsible thing for me to do is to take the gun shop.
I'll take the pub.
All right. Your action. Oh, wait, after we produce, it'll be your action first. You can just go ahead and kind of add up your deals and any production cards with your default production. Oh, yeah, nice. I get 4 workers.
Yeah, same.
A gas.
1 gray chip.
A brick. A card.
1 gas.
And a gun. Oh, and there we go. I'm rich compared to last round.
And a card.
All right. Your action is first. Oh, I haven't even looked at my new card. Oh. Yeah, that's a card.
Yeah, what am I going to do?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do, I guess is spend 2 gears to gain 2 gray contacts.
We forgot to reveal a new blue card.
Oh.
I never did take the... I ended up spending 2 workers.
Does this go away?
It actually does get discarded since it was left over last round, yeah. Punks. No need to spend a gun, but you get 2. This is tricky. The cards that I want to do deals are... The weird thing about deals, and like the economy of that, is that everything, at least in the base game, everything produces one thing, right? And that seems irrelevant to the distance printed on the card, right? Like I have in hand something that is 1 cost and gives me a gun as a deal, and one that's 3 costs and gives me a gun as a deal. So one of them costs triple the other for the same effect. And yeah, so it's just like different cards are not balanced
in the deals
on every like kind of everything, every way you could play them. So anyway, I'm so torn. I guess I'm just gonna build with a gray token the city guards. So as a building bonus, I'm gonna get 3 guns on it I can spend.
I think that's... I'm gonna chuck 2 guys to grab some punks.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to do that. I think right now I'm going to use 2 workers to draw a card. I have a bad habit in this game, in the 1.5 times I've played it so far, of spending workers to draw cards at the end of the round, which is the least useful time to do it. That was a great draw. That was a really good draw. I'm feeling great about things now. You'll be happy to know.
Yes, I'm thrilled.
So I'm going to spend a brick and discard a card to get 2 gray connections. I don't think I am going to be using this shipwreck anytime soon. Or 2 contacts tokens, rather, not connections. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to spend my 2 red tokens to raise the pub to draw 3 cards.
Holy cow. That's nice.
Yeah. Seemed like the best way to use it, frankly.
Quite possibly, yeah. I would have loved if you built it because I had open production, though. I could spend 1 worker for a card.
It's part of what I wanted to do it this way. Although you feeding me workers wouldn't have been terrible, right? They're each half a card, essentially.
Yeah, that's a good point. I get a card, you get a half a card. Does seem... I get a card and spend a worker. You gain a worker. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that's not like a huge leg up for me economically. Okay, I'm going to spend my 2 gray tokens to build bioweaponry. I'm really escalating things here.
It sounds like it.
What it is it's a worker and gun to points conversion engine. So watch out for that. All right. I actually have a strategy coming together. And that strategy is guns. Can be summarized in 1 word. Guns.
Alright, I think I'm going to spend 2 gray contacts to build an oil rig, which produces 1 gas can for each gas can icon, of which I have 2.
Ooh, nice. Suddenly you have the gas to be spending in the Oilman Fortress.
Yep.
Don't love that. You just have to spend 2 there to get 3 points?
Yep.
Damn.
And a person, so. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Well, I will go ahead and start with my bioweaponry. So this is spend 1 worker and 1 gun to get 2 points. And look, I can just send them there from the camp and the city guards. So that works out nicely. I'll take my 2 points. 4 to 2. Good luck catching me.
I have some reservation about doing this, but I'm going to spend 1 gray token to build construction vehicles, which produce 1 gray token.
Oh. You had you had reservations because it gives me access to the open production.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like that just seems like a no-brainer. That's it because every card you have in play is a point, so that was just a free point.
Right.
Okay, I will need to make a deal, so I will convert gas to 2 blues. Oops, I keep forgetting to leave them here.
Oh, I should have built. This before the oil rig. Because it's another gas can icon.
Oh yeah.
Let's. I'm gonna dump 1 gas can for 3 blues.
That's so much. I really need some card production or something. But I'll spend these blues to make a deal at the wrecked tank, and this is going to produce victory points for me now. And that's a point now. Okay.
These cards are tricky.
They don't fit together quite as cleanly as you'd like a lot of the time. Like the icons don't help with the card you really want to play, or it's clearly the design of this game is not to give you like a whole bunch of paths to walk down. It's you really gotta cobble something together.
Okay. Well, I think I need to keep that for a while. It's just too expensive. Yeah, I guess I'm going to spend a gray to build a convoy, which should have been an extra oil can, but it will be next round.
Well, you would have had to play that last round.
Well, before doing this, right. I had this in my hand. I just...
Oh, I forgot, because production goes off. Yeah, I was thinking it would only really matter at the start of the next round, but since it triggers when you play it. Yeah. Yeah, good point.
Yep. I forgot about that as well when I was doing it, and then I realized in the middle.
All right. As much as I'm like missing out on these connection cards, I need my workers to draw me cards, so I'm going to spend 2 for that. That's not bad. That's a good draw. Sort of. Maybe not. I don't know. It is back to you.
Mm-hmm. These cards aren't really working for me right now.
Raise them. Burn them down.
I can't. I don't have any guns.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you. This is such a fascinating card. How do I get it on the table?
Okay, I will go ahead and spend 1 blue to make a deal with the scrap metal. That doesn't quite make sense. And that gets me an iron.
Okay. Yeah, you must have done the deal with the
production, open production, huh?
No.
You need to start, like, I built one for you, build one for me.
It's very generous of you. I probably should have used it.
You probably should have.
Actually, no. None of my cards cost 1, so what would 1 token have done for me? But I may appreciate that next round, that's for sure. For now, all that's really left for me to do is convert this gun into 2 red contacts. You still got a lot of resources over there.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. These two are going away. I'm gonna make a deal with the parking lot.
Yep.
To get some more.
You get a discount there now.
More iron, which I think is just gonna get thrown away.
Oh, you need a parking lot for your convoy and your construction vehicles, so
yeah.
it makes sense. I'm gonna spend these to. This doesn't feel great, but I'm gonna raise. So basically, I'm gonna fucking murder this shadow person. Which gets me a red token back as a spoil, which I won't be able to use as far as I know. But I get a point and a card, so.
I don't have too many points.
Well, I found something I could raise for 1, but I don't know what I would then do with the resulting resources.
Gonna spend a worker and 2 gas cans for 3 points.
Oof, that's a lot of points.
Well, I'm trying.
I think I pass.
I have so many resources left over, but I think I'm passing as well.
Oh, wow.
I can't actually do anything with them.
Okay.
Right?
You'd love to see it.
I think I can do
it. Yeah, because I don't have any open production, so it's hard to use 1 worker.
So,
yeah.
There we go.
I'll think about building you some open production next time. We'll see.
All right.
Okay, we clean up. And fresh lookout phase. Look out for a school, a thieves' den, and huge machinery.
Lots of 1 costs.
Wow, I'll spend a worker and 1 iron to get 3 gray tokens with that huge machinery, but I have no iron production. But what if I drafted...
Oh, wow.
Iron? Oh, I don't think that you've seen this icon.
Oh, no, I haven't.
That is a... I might have to dig them out of the box. They show up pretty rarely, but these ammunition tokens, they are a wild resource. Are they in there? No, that's a...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Wild resource. Okay.
It's a resource being one of the 4 wooden pieces that is not a worker. Yeah, so it's not contact tokens. I mean, if nothing else, I think I'm kind of hate drafting this huge machinery from you because I think you've been producing tools. So
I got what I wanted.
Fine. All right. And then you draft first from, another huge machinery, a wrecked tank or underground warehouse.
Well, I don't have any Statues of Liberty, so I'm probably not going with that. Let me store up to 3 during cleanup. I just got a thing that stores during cleanup. I guess I'm taking the huge machinery, and you're probably taking the store during cleanup. We just traded.
Yeah. The underground warehouse is kind of cool. But I'm looking at the wrecked tank. If I just make a deal with it that I'm producing 2 points around, that would feel pretty good. I think I'm taking the wrecked tank.
All right.
Okay. It's production. Right. So yeah.
Taking a card.
For me, it's 4 workers, a brick, a gray contact. We already drew our card.
4 workers.
And
gray contact.
a point, a gas.
1 gas.
And 3 guns. What am I going to do with all these guns?
1 point and 4 iron. Jesus. What am I going to do with all this?
Okay. Wow.
Oh. I get 2 more gas cans and 1 more gray chip. I forgot about the buildings that I built. I didn't have those before. Oh, sorry. 3. I got a lot of gas cans now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with those. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I got plenty of things I can do with gas cans.
I'm going to... I am just going to start by... Well, we should rotate these. More merchants and thugs. Ooh, those thugs are suddenly really interesting now that I have more guns that I know what to do with. I'm going to spend 2 workers and take the thugs. I'm gonna blow up something you cherish.
Okay.
You sound so concerned about it.
Yeah, I'm mostly dealing. I'm not too worried about the buildings. I guess I should probably use some of these though, since you're probably gonna blow one up. All right, fine. You got me. I gained 3 points.
Damn, you're at 10. I am going to... Am I going to blow one up? What would I blow up? What would be very good? I'm going to use your construction vehicles. So here's a worker. I'll take a gray token. You take a worker.
Right. You okay? Alright. I need to build huge machinery for 1 gray token.
I told you you wanted huge machinery.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It is.
I am going to... I'll convert a gun to 2 red contacts.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a worker and a gear
Yep.
to get 3.
You couldn't slow down and let me blow it up?
So instant means that it's not an action to get that, right?
The rulebook said it was an action.
Okay.
As
I
far as
played
why-
it as an action when I
Okay,
played those cards.
yeah.
I just read that it said instant, so I was curious.
As far as why it's templated this way with instant, I don't know.
Okay.
But the rulebook definitely made it sound like you play it as an action. And to that point, I'm going to play Thugs as an action, spending a gun to get 3 more reds. So don't mind me, I just have 5 aggressive contacts.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I assume you're blowing up huge machinery. It's probably the thing that's most dangerous for me to have.
Probably. It's not a sure thing, though.
No. Damn it. Which one of these do I want to build? So features don't do anything in and of themselves, huh?
No, not really. Like my features have this building bonus where I get resources on them, and a lot of features are just victory points.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna spend, I guess, this. Well, maybe you're gonna nuke this, so I guess I'll do it here.
The convoy is just 1 for 1.
It's 1
Guess-
for 1
guess
that I
for
can
blue?
do twice.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm getting another gas can, but I figured
Yeah.
just in case you nuke that, it would have left me with a useless gas can.
I am fairly torn on what I'm doing with all these reds. But here's what I'm thinking about. Maybe, now that I've gone for a joyride in your construction vehicles, maybe no one needs to have construction vehicles anymore. Maybe you having that freebie gray is pretty powerful.
I'm not mad at it.
And you would get an iron as your bonus when I destroy it, because you get what's printed as the deal, and I don't feel like that's particularly useful to you this round. You're producing 4 of them from your deals?
Yeah, I
You
have
really
too
need a
much.
place to spend those. I guess the heavy machinery is a little bit.
I'm working on it.
Okay, for this turn, I am just going to stall. Well, yeah, you have a. Okay, you're not going to pass. If you passed so that I can't raise your building, like, great. You have lost out on a lot. So, okay, so I don't need to rush to use my reds just yet. I'm just going to use my bioweaponry this turn and get 2 points. So we are tied up at 9.
Alright, I'm gonna cash in a gas can for 3 blue contacts.
That's so many blues.
Yeah.
I am going to do the same, but but I get 2. Oops, I put it here. I get 2 contacts.
I'm going to spend 2 iron for 2 grays. I can do some building now.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like you can. Weirdly, now I've spent most of my guns. I screwed up.
Excellent.
I should have used, because I want to develop this City Guards card into a more expensive gun icon card. So I should have, when I think I used one of my inventory guns earlier, and I should have just used that. Because it's gonna, if I raise that, or not raise it, but if I develop out of it, it's discarded. Yeah.
You threw the game right here.
I might have.
I made plenty of mistakes.
Yeah. Boy, have you. I am so very torn. All right. I'm gonna go for more gray tokens by raising one of either your construction vehicles or your heavy machinery. Either way, I get 2 gray contacts. But I think I can save 2 of them and raise something else if I go for your construction vehicles. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll spend 3 reds, raise your construction vehicles. So you flip that card over because it's now a wild building site that you can develop out of.
Brick,
you would need a brick for that.
Yep. How do you get bricks? I haven't figured that out yet.
I produce one. That's the only way that I'm getting one. And I get those spoils, which were 2 gray contacts. Okay, back to you.
All right. I will spend 3 gray contacts to build an assembly plant. Now that I have that extra iron you gave me.
That's pretty good for you. Yeah. That lets you spend a worker and 2 iron to get 3 points.
Yeah.
This is starting to be a problem. I have 4 contact tokens, so what am I going to do about it? I am going to go ahead and build for 2 grays clay pit. This lets me spend a worker and 1 brick to gain 2 stars. So if I ever find myself with any bricks, that'll be a thing I can do. Back to you.
Okay. I am going to build... I'm going to build... Oh, wait, no. I'm going to do this for 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
It's pretty good.
Just in case you blow that up.
Yeah, I don't have any more plans to blow any of that up. Although, I just... So many decisions here.
I think it's good for you to spend a lot of time blowing up my stuff instead of building your own stuff. You should get on that.
I'm going to kick the can down the road on the big decisions. I'm going to make a deal with another wrecked tank to get a point, and now I'm producing 2 points per round. I join you on the 10s row.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know what to do.
Me either. These are like the cards are sort of kind of competing with themselves. I'm like,
yeah,
well, if I
they do that
it there, then I can't use it there. And is it better if I do that, or I don't know. So I'm gonna do. Interestingly, now I have this thieves' den, and I actually don't know that it's useful to me. Because I'm making pretty efficient use of my resources.
Yeah.
I have 3 building tokens, and I need cards. All right.
Shouldn't have blown up that pub.
1 blue token. It's Get a card income.
Ah,
For 1 blue token.
that is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm gonna develop... See, I fucked this up. I should have had another gun in my inventory to then use this gun shop, but I'm still gonna do this. I'm gonna spend my brick to develop the city guards into a gun shop. So they both have the red gun icon, so I can do that. Gun shop says action, spend a worker and 2 guns to gain 3 points. So if I had not fucked up, I could have done that with my next action. Instead, I'm not sure I'm pulling that off. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out together. Your
So
turn.
many blue tokens.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I have a plan. Maybe.
Okay, for 2 gray, I'm going to build the motel.
Illustrious. Spend a worker to draw a card, may be activated twice. Jeez.
Yeah.
And 2 cards and a points. I should have blown that up.
Well, it's too late.
It sure is. All right. I'm debating what to do with this rubble. I could either build it for 2 grays, and it gives me a point for each brick icon in my state, so which would be 2 points right now. Or I could just raise it for 2 reds and get 2 points right now and a brick. I don't think that I have any reason to build it. I think I should just raise it. Next lookout phase, I'm going to get something that scales with the number of brick icons I have, and I'm going to regret this. But for now, I'm going to spend my 2 reds, and I'm going to raise this rubble.
Yep.
It is a fine powder now. I get 2 points, so we are tied at
rubble.
12, and I get
brick.
a brick.
All right. I am going to spend 1 worker to gain 1 card.
Okay.
I like that.
I will spend a gray token on an assassin. That produces a gun. And I got you some open production. You can send me workers to get a gun.
Nice. Right now, I'm going to send a worker to get a card, though.
You have so much card draw now.
I know.
I'm down to 2 cards in hand. How many do you have?
5.
I feel so bad. But what I can do is convert all these things to points, and that's going to feel great. So I'm going to spend a worker and 2 guns at the gun shop to get 3 points. That puts me up to 15.
And that green token, that's the wood bits, right? Not the grays.
Sorry, what's that?
The this icon.
No, that is the... Oh, sorry, as far as like, it's a wild of...
It's a wild wood token.
It is a wild wooden token, yeah. So the iron gas guns or... what's the orange ones? Bricks. And those should be somewhere in this box. If you're going to be producing them, I ought to have them out. Are they on the backs of some token? Why can I not find the ammo?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
I have no idea what's up with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a wild. If we don't know where those are...
They must be like under these shields or something.
they-
Yep. That's where they are. Here you go.
Alright.
Oh, I have to make a decision again? I'm going to spend this worker from the camp and a brick at the clay pit to get 2 points. You may be playing a lot of stuff over there and drawing a lot of cards, but look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's a real problem. I am going to play a brick in order to build over this card and build a pub, which draws a card. And a second one as a building bonus.
Ooh.
It does have open production.
And you get a... Oh, wow, production of a card, that's right. You get a point when you developed. Remember, when you develop like that, you get a victory point. Now I'm trying to remember whether I took that point when I developed.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, let us know in the comments whether I took that point. If it's a 1-point game, we can always pause and go to the tape or something. I feel like this is a rare symbol that you now have 2 of. I guess that must be associated. It's just a little white rectangle. It must be associated with drawing cards.
Yeah, maybe.
Because these icons seem to kind of be related to the things that they produce or whatever. This is a weird one. All I have left is a gray token. I have huge machinery that I could construct, but I kind of don't have any reason to, and it might be better as something in my hand that I could raise next turn for the gray tokens. So I think I pass.
Okay. I will spend 2 blue tokens, make a deal for a point.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Anything else? You've got a gray contacts left.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, then we clean up. And yeah, the way our points have been ramping, I do think probably it's going to be a 4-round game. It seems likely to me that the next round will be the last.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just takes scoring. For me to trigger the end, I just have to score 8 points, and I'm about to produce 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm about to produce 2 as well.
But first, we will cycle these cards out. Ooh, a junk train, the one that generates 3. 3 blue. The lead passes to you. Oh, thank you.
We're looking out.
Yep, we're looking out.
Ruined library, parking lot, gasoline cultist.
Ooh. I like the looks of that gasoline cultist.
Well, storage doesn't seem that valuable.
If it's the last round, true. That parking lot would create a lot of iron for you, but I don't know if you have a sink for it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that what I need is more iron at this point.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have 4 iron deals. Yeah, it's tricky.
I think I'm actually going to take the ruined library.
Wow, okay. I'm definitely taking the gasoline cultists.
That was the other one I was thinking about. I definitely didn't want the parking lot.
And then a clay pit, a corner shop, and sharash. Corner shop, spend a worker and 1 other resource to gain a point, may be activated twice. That's pretty cool. And spoils. Wow, 1 red token for 2 wild resources is also pretty interesting.
That is pretty good.
Sharash is also pretty good. Building it essentially converts 1 gray to 2 wilds because you get its production and the building bonus.
Yeah. It is open production though, so you'd also be giving me a wild.
If you want to give me a worker.
Sure.
Yeah. But I think I like that corner shop.
Well, definitely taking him over to clay pit.
Okay. All right, then for potentially our last time, we produce.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to get my 2 points. Do you also get 2 points?
I do.
All right, so here's your points.
I'm going to get... Oh, we didn't draw.
Oh, you're right. Well,
that's part of production.
That's part of production, yeah.
So I'm actually getting 3.
Whoa.
1 from a deal, 1 from that production, 1 from
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll look at those in a minute. And then I'm getting 3 gas cans from that card, plus 1 from my board, 1 gray, 4 workers total.
I potentially should have...
that. I get this wild token again. And 4 iron.
I'm starting to feel like I should have... That card of yours that I raised, I should have left it up. Because it was an open production. Yeah. Would have been really nice this turn to squeeze out a few more.
Yeah, another gray. I wouldn't have minded it either, so... Yeah.
All right.
What did I get here? Anything good? Ooh, yes. As a matter of fact.
Oh, look at you. Well, you start. Okay. All right. I know what my first action will be.
I don't. Oh man, I have a lot of moving parts now. Yeah, you're probably gonna try and raise some shit, aren't you?
I cannot comment on that.
I'll one worker and one gear for 3 grays. I definitely need to be building some stuff.
I'm gonna send one of my workers to your pub. So here's a worker, and I draw a card.
Okay.
Whoa. Interesting. I need more workers. Can I interest you in a gun from my assassin? At the low cost of one worker?
Not at this time.
I maybe should have invested in more education, more schools.
I have so many cards. Okay, I will spend a worker and 2 gas cans for 3 points.
Alright, I don't think I'm developing this turn, unless I come into a windfall of bricks, which is possible. So I'm going to go ahead and use the brick and discard a card to gain 2 grays. And that card will be the oil trader. Okay, 2 gray contacts.
1 gray to create Shirash to get 2 wilds.
That's interesting.
Yes.
You don't have anything that I can raise for like more than 1 point. It'd be nice if you did.
Yeah.
That would feel good. And I don't have anything that I can raise for more than 1 point either. So I don't know if assuming this is the last round, which is not guaranteed, I don't know if going hard into the aggressive style is the play.
It does seem to be the last round, I agree.
But to that end, I'm going to convert a gun, a gun here, to 2 reds. Yeah.
I'm going to do a worker and 2 gears for 3 points.
Oof, that's pretty good. Well, I will do a worker and 2 guns for 3 points. Tie it back up.
Alright.
You have 2 more cards in play than me. That's not great.
Yeah, well, it is for me. All right. I have some plans. I don't know. Okay,
It's your turn, right?
Yes.
I'm so in the tank over here.
I need to build a school to get 2 workers.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. 1
You
gray
gotta
token
invest
for
in
2
the
workers. Yeah, I won't invest in the present. You just like bought a school and immediately put the students to work.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, all right. That's what schools. That's how they work. I'm going to raise the corner shop from my hand for 1 red token to get 2 ammo. So that's 2 wild resources. If I can find the tokens in this tray, you go ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
I think I am... I'm spending a gas for 3 blue tokens.
Okay. I will follow suit, but my gas only gets me 2.
Going to spend 2 blue tokens. Actually, maybe this is not the right thing to be doing right now.
You have so many tokens, you can spend them willy-nilly.
I'm going to spend 2 gray tokens, I think. Yeah, 2 gray tokens to build the scrap trader.
Spend an iron to gain a point? Jeez.
Yeah. You only have 1
you only
iron.
have 1 iron.
Well, maybe
and an
2.
ammo if you want it, yeah. Okay. I can't believe I guess I'm probably not ending up using this. Workers are so precious here when you need a worker for pretty much every point conversion. For most of them anyway. Not your scrap trader, apparently. For now, I will go ahead and spend 2 grays to build the gasoline cultist. This is, you may activate it twice each time you spend 1 blue to get a point.
Alright, I'm going to spend 1 worker for a card.
And I'll go ahead and spend a blue contact token on the gasoline cultist to take the lead.
I will spend 1 worker for a card.
I will extend my lead. I'm at 24.
Oh, that's right. I didn't do that thing yet.
Alright, I think I have the rest of my round planned out.
Okay. Oh,
this should have gone here.
Alright, this is going to be 1 gray.
My inventory in the way.
To build a docks, which is open production of 1 iron.
Okay. I don't need to worry about that. I will use my red to raise that heavy machinery I tried to hate, or huge machinery I tried to hate draft before, to get 2 gray tokens.
I will use my 2 iron to get 2 gray tokens.
3 gray tokens will build me a skyscraper. This is just action, spend a worker and 2 bricks to gain 3 points.
Very nice. I will be spending 2 gray tokens to build my first feature.
Wow,
the
look
factory,
at you.
which gets me 1 point for each gear, of which I have the maximum of 5.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Before you played that, I was thinking I might have it, I was kind of doing the math, and I was like, "That's true." I was kind of doing the math, and I was thinking like, I could win by a point, and then there was that point that I'm not sure whether I took. But no, I'm not sure I'm catching up from that. But I will try. I will spend a worker, and I'm going to spend my 2 ammo tokens as bricks to use the skyscraper and gain 3 points. So I've tied it back up, but you have so much more stuff than me.
Can only get 2. Bricks aren't good for anything if you don't have ruins, right?
Bricks. No, you can always develop. You can develop anything with a matching icon.
Oh, that's right.
Discarding it from play, scoring a point, and playing the new thing. Yeah. And your ammo can be that brick too.
Let's see.
I guess the idea is ammunition is just so valuable that you can trade it for anything.
I think
I'm trying to figure out what the flavor of his ammo is wild.
I believe if I have a loaded gun and you have something that I want, I can probably get that thing.
But you only have ammo. There's no guns over there.
Well, I think that's assumed.
If you say so.
This is getting hard. So I think I need. Oh, I'm out of gray tokens.
You have that one wild.
Probably not getting any. No, I can't. Oh, I could. No, it would take three red tokens. Okay, so I'm probably not building anything more than a 1 cost. So that 1 cost is going to be this 1 cost, the corner shop. Should let me get some points.
Wow, you have enough workers to be spending them for 1 point each? Jeez. Alright, I will activate bioweaponry, spending a worker and 1 gun to get 2 points. I'm winning at the moment, but end game scoring is not looking like it will favor me.
And deals aren't points, right?
Right.
So I should only use this if it gets me something useful. I don't have anything else I can do. I do need some tokens, though, for this. Okay, I guess that would be 2 wood. I can do that twice, so this is 1. Let's call that 2. Trying to see if I can squeeze out another point or 2 somehow.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh.
Give up hope. That's my opinion.
I should have built this. This would have been a better use of my workers.
Oh, you have the negotiator also?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in my hand too.
Yeah.
Lets you discard your deals for points.
Yep.
Which
I got plenty of them.
Yeah,
and they're not
you sure
doing
do.
anything anymore.
Nope, they're not very good in the late game.
Okay, so like I can get a bunch of stuff still, but I don't know if that stuff is going anywhere, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like I could use another one of these. The only way I have to get that is a wild, though. So I will spend 3.
Oh, you are making an end game deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for a while. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you've passed.
I haven't yet, but
Okay.
I think I'm passing now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. It's all
so
you.
then a worker and one of these things for 1 point. A worker, because it can be activated twice, for 1 point. And then 1 iron. I guess technically I should have done it like this, right? Like, so that's
yeah,
point.
and you still have a worker
I
then.
still have a worker. I don't think I have anywhere he can go anymore.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
send
you
it
go
to
to
get a
your
gun
open
from me.
production.
Actually, yeah, you can probably go to open production.
So now.
Oh wait, no, you can't because I've passed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say because you could get a gun, get red tokens, and maybe get a point out of spoils, but no, I guess
So he
that
doesn't
dream is
do
dead.
anything then. Oh, I suppose if I didn't do this, I'd have 2 workers. But that, like, the best I could do is get me a card, right? I don't have anywhere else.
Yeah, and what's that gonna do for you here?
Yeah, so no worries. All right, then I'll pass.
Well, so I guess I don't know that I ever actually said this, but we triggered the end game.
Yes.
We are well past 25. The game looks very close. You're at 30 and I'm at 29, but the last thing we do is score 1 point per card in our state, and I feel like you have a lot more than me. I have 8, so I go from 29 to 37.
I have 13.
Jeez. Wow, so 43 to 37. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 1 point I don't know if I took.
Yeah, that didn't
maybe
seem to
didn't,
matter.
Didn't matter. Good game.
Yeah,
you
thanks.
crushed me at it.
I did. I didn't expect to. I actually thought I was kind of trailing for a while, but yeah. 'Cause I was like doing a lot of deals early on, and wasn't quite sure because like as you'd mentioned, like the exchange rate isn't always that favorable, and also
Right.
like these are it's kind of the same as this, except it's not worth a point. The only tipping balance was that it was so easy. Like I was generating so many tokens, I was able to get a lot of income.
Right. So your like faction and the cards that you end up with in the early game, your ability to make the deals steers your strategy on those. It's interesting the deals. It's like I even feel pretty good. Like, so this game has been 4 rounds. I think every time, well, all 2 times that I've played it, and in a video or 2 that I've watched, it's always been 4 rounds, even though it's theoretically not always the same number of rounds. And so you would think that even starting in round 3, deals would feel pretty bad. But because of the way the game clears your resources every time, that one more resource can actually enable you to do something substantial that you couldn't have done otherwise.
And like again, you also get that from building production, right?
Right.
But the difference is that gray tokens, at least for me, were considerably harder. Like I was getting 2 for 2 versus 1 for 3. So I was able to like build this engine up, and getting iron early on was letting me get that 2 for 2 at least. Right, you were getting 2 as well at a time, but it
cost me a brick and a card, which was part of why I, compared to you, was always so light on cards.
Yeah.
But also you got the pub and other things that generated cards, and I had a really hard time drawing a lot of cards. It's probably why you crushed me.
The motel was really nice too.
Oh yeah, that was. It's probably why you crushed me in volume of cards on the table at the end.
Because I kept drawing.
The value of card draw. Yeah. Well, good game. That was a lot of fun.
It was. Yeah, I remember liking this. Like I said, it'd been about 8 years or so, but I remembered liking it at the time, and I was kind of, when you mentioned that this was what you wanted to play today, I was like, oh wow, I haven't heard that game in a long time. But yeah, I remember wanting to play it again and never did. So I'm glad I did. We should play it even more with some of those expansions.
The version that we're playing is the 51st State Ultimate Edition, which has 6, my understanding is 6 mutually exclusive expansions. You choose one of them to play. The game would probably call them modules if it weren't for the fact that they, at some point, I think, existed as products. Right. So yeah, I haven't even read the rules on any of them. I'm aware of that, like, one of them adds an area control dispute to the middle of the table, and like, so they seem pretty substantial.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really eager, and I think we'll be back with more.
Well, and
videos
maybe if
out.
you get this posted before the next time we play, maybe somebody will comment on the expansion we should try first.
And recommend one. Yes, actually,
that would be awesome.
We would love your favorite 51st State expansion.
We've played none of them and actually know almost nothing about them.
Very little. I could tell you the names of like 3 of them. Like, one is called Allies.
We'll know more by the next time we play, I hope.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, if we're playing with one of them, we better know something about that one. Yes. At least you would think. Thank you for watching. One more time, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's no Patreon or anything for Optimal Play. That is the one and only way to help us out, so we appreciate it. I was gonna say happy holidays, but honestly, we're filming this shortly before Christmas, and I doubt it's going up before like Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
It's probably
Happy Easter.
Happy New Year. Right? Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy Easter. I'm not that far behind on posting videos, all right?
Happy President's Day.
There we go. All right. Until next time, be optimal.